Hi, everybody. I'm Beth Ramsay. I am a past district director for our wonderful District 84, as well as served as a region advisor in the past on the international level. I've also been a speaking and training professional for about 20 years, and I've had some pretty impressive clients. ABC TV, Chico's, Holiday Inn, American Express. I've really enjoyed doing those kind of things. And I wanted to share with you that I'm going to focus on the professional side of business in the speaking areas, because that's my passion for people who want to get into the speaking arena and see if you can avoid some of the mistakes I've made. I try to do that, to share. I mean, I've probably made every mistake known to mankind. And if I can save you time and save you money, that's what I do for a living. I've had the craziest things happen to me when I've been speaking to a large group of people. I've had equipment malfunctions that, it just goes into crazy things. But I'm going to share all these things with you this year. But I do want to start off. I'm going to start off my series this year by issuing a warning to all of you. Going into professional speaking, this is your warning. There is a deep, dark pool, P-U-L-L, pool for new speakers moving into the professional arena. I'm going to warn you about it. It is evil. It is wicked. It is a disease that spreads over all of us as fledglings. When we first go into speaking world with our eyes all sparkly and new, like Bambi when he was a baby, just new to the world and everything. No, there is an evil lurking out there, and no one is immune to it, not even me. I succumb to it, and I bet that you will too. So I want to warn you about it. There is no antidote except for an ocean full of courage and lots of focus and a mentor who has been there and gotten through it. So I want to warn you about this deep, dark, insidious abyss that leads to nowhere. And here's what it is. You ready? Thinking that when you enter the professional arena, you are an expert on everything. You cannot be a jack of all trades. And this is what happens to every single one of us when we get started. Oh, you want team building? I can do that. Oh, you want someone to talk about sales? Oh, I can do that. Management? Sure. Leadership? Of course, I can do all of that. No, you can't. You cannot be a professional at everything. And this is something that will keep you rooted in amateur world because you don't have a place to be yet. And this is one of those things that I always ask people who want to become professional speakers. When they ask me, and I get this all the time on a weekly basis, I get people calling me, emailing me, whatever. What do I do to get started? I'm not sure how to get started. Well, there are different avenues for that, but since I focus on the spoken word, meaning there are ways, you could write a book and then, suddenly become speaker because you're talking about your book. And by the way, as a side note, there are speakers who write and there are writers who speak. They are not the same thing. File that away. All right. So every single person who asks for my advice, this is what I say to them. And I'm saying this to you now. If you could only talk about one topic for 2 years, what would it be? And then I wait. And I get one of a couple different reactions. One reaction might be deer in headlights, stunned that I would ask that question. That thought never occurred, which usually it doesn't. That's why I'm warning you about this deep, dark abyss. Okay. Then the other reaction I get is someone kind of, I could see their wheels turning because they're like, I've never thought about that. What would I talk about if I could only talk about it for 2 years? Nothing else. A lot of times the querent does not have an answer. Why do you think I'm asking that question? I'm going to I will always ask that question because we cannot be a jack of all trades to everyone. It doesn't work. You will not become known for anything. Okay? Nothing. So I try to get people to know, what will you talk about? So that's one reason. The second reason I ask that question is because, where is your passion? What gets you, like, you just feel it inside and you're going to burst if you don't share it with somebody. That is what I'm looking for. Where is your passion? And I've had people, I had one particular person I'm thinking of for the longest time, kept trying to plug himself into, I want to talk on this. I want to talk on this. I want to talk on this. But when I would ask him questions or coach him with other things, every single time he'd start talking about this topic. And I was like, but you keep telling me that you want to talk on this topic. Yeah, but I wish, I think I need to do that one. But what I really want to talk about is over here. And I'm like, then that's what you need to talk about. That's where your passion is. I see it. I see the sparkle in your eye. I see the excitement, your whole body, you just get going like this. That's what translates to the audience. Not, well, I think I should be talking on this. No, there is no should be. Where's your passion? Where is the thing that you want to share with other people? What is the message? What is the transformation? What is the experience that you can share with audiences who are going to pay you, whether it's a speaking fee, which is a whole nother thing. The speaking business has changed a lot in my career. Speaking fee, or you have products to sell and you could sell from the stage with finesse. There's a way to do that nicely. It just kind of depends on what it is. But it took him, let me think. It took him a couple years to finally go, all right, well, let me try this. And when he did, it took off. I was so excited for him. I'm like, that's what I've been trying to tell you. Now, I think you could have been 2 years down the road, but that's the mistakes we all make when we start, because we think we're going to get pulled down in that deep, dark abyss of, you can talk on any topic, take anything that anybody throws your way. And that's a tough, tough place to be. I'm telling you, when you first get started, to try to pick a lane and to try to, what do I want to talk about? And then there's so much that involves in getting started. Oh my gosh, it was really tough. I wish that I had a mentor. I wish I had somebody to help me. So that's why I'm passionate about helping other people, because I didn't have that. I spent so much money. I was crazy. It was insane. I'm telling you. Anyway, so that's the thing. You cannot be a jack of all trades. Now, once you find your passion topic, it may, over time, metamorphosis or shift into other topics. That's okay. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to think about, those big red and white targets. I want you to think about like a bullseye. I want you to think about that. So you've got the circles, right, all going around. And in the center, you have that big red dot. Okay, That is your niche. That's where you're going to start. You want that. And then when you perfect that and you get known for that, then you can go out to another circle. Then you can go out to another circle. So you can keep expanding your audience, expanding your topics, but they do need to be under like an umbrella. So if you think also of an umbrella, here is my main thing that I do, my main audience, my main topic, with everything like that. And underneath that can come different areas that pertain to the umbrella. Does that make any sense? But that's, I know that's further down the road. But the first thing you need to do is avoid the normal reaction of, yes, I can talk on that. Yes, I can do sales. Yes, I can teach all these kids how to build birdhouses, and you've never done it before. You've never held a hammer in your life. Then, I mean, it's, yeah, that's the deal. And so here's what's important. Think of this. There are riches in niches, riches in niches. And so a niche or a niche, I've always said niches, that's where you are focusing on that target. That's your bullseye. Right? You get known. So instead of doing shallow topics sideways, you want to go topic deep. You want to be a subject expert deep. That's what you're going to get known for. That's how I got Chico's, not once, not twice, but 3 times they asked me back. That's how I got American Express. That's how I got Chico. Oh, I said Chico's. That's how I got Holiday Inn. That's how I got ABC TV. The list of clients is massive. So that's how I got that, because I was well known for a specific topic. Okay. I never did a lick of advertising ever. It was all word of mouth and testimonial. Okay. Riches and niches. Don't get sucked in by that big dark hole abyss that's going to try to get you. It's going to be nipping at you the whole time as you're doing this. So here's the thing, fellow Toastmasters. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak to you about my passion, emerging speakers. And remember to keep growing, keep practicing, and keep experimenting, because great speakers never stop learning.